Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's Tragic Life here with Bottom 6. So last time, last video we went all over the place. Let's be honest, that video was crazy. I did a lot, but most of it was focused on getting Strago and Relm ready. And there's a reason why we did that. It wasn't just because. So let's go. I didn't mean to land. I actually wanted to go into the so we can go and get our next party. So since we've mastered them, we're going to go ahead and add them to our party. Actually, what I'm going to do first, we're going to go ahead and empty everything, yes. All right. So you absolutely need Strago. There's not a thing. This is a really good point for Relm to build up some of her espers. We need a thief, so it's going to be Shadow. And then, like usual, we'll bring Gal. So this is going to be our party moving forward for this area. Okay, let's see. Okay. I'm going to give you the Magus Rod. Thank you very much. We'll come back to this. Alright. I don't really like giving you the Healing Rod because it doesn't really do any damage. We'll give you Holy. Again, we'll come back to you. Alright, so we'll give you the Genji. Nope, we need to give you double Thief Knife. Okay, everything else should be good. We'll go ahead and give you sandals. Quit doing that, controller. There must be a kink in the line. Alright, let's see. Doesn't really tell us how to do this, so we're just going to give everyone Hermes sandals that we can. That'll work. Alright. We'll adjust as we go forward. Let's go ahead and make sure everyone's got espers set. You don't. You need K-Sith. Okay, she's got Ifrit. She's learning a couple. She's got Ifrit. He's learning Kirin. And Gal's learning his last one, which is Lakshmi. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead. We're going to go to near, maybe not directly to, but near Thamasa. Which is there. And I think it wants us to go to this area right here. Because it says actually go north of Thamasa. So I'm assuming that's this. Maybe not. Apply to Evil's block. I'm confused. It won't let me do it. Alright, be right back. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out why I'm not getting where I'm supposed to go, because this doesn't feel right. Okay, so what I did was I skipped a whole portion, and that's my fault. It happens. Alright, okay. So we actually have to go to Thamasa first. I can't land there. Oh my god, this controller. That's on the list of things to do. It's been a busy couple weeks preparing for the baby. And we haven't even really started. We still got to we got to clear out 2 rooms. Right. Yay, we're home. I'll be in the house, okay? So full of energy. I don't know what he said. I missed it. Grandpa, you gotta come quick. Gung Ho's hurt. Gung Ho? Gung Ho, hang in there. Who did this to you? It was Hidon, a legendary beast you and I used to hunt. Almost had him too. Hidon? Oh, wheeze. Gung Ho? Strago, please avenge me. Yeah, I'm not doing the coughing and the wheezing. You got it. What are you standing around for, Grandpa? You're right. I grew old and forgot all about pursuing the dream of my youth. Gung Ho, I'm going after him. Grandpa. Grandpa, wait, you're not thinking of going all alone, are you? I need to face the thing I ran from all those years ago. I need to get the best of it. It's a matter of pride, dear. Okay. It's a matter of you being a stubborn old man. You're my grandpa. I can't just sit and watch while you make things harder for yourself than they have to be. She has a point. I'm sorry, Rum. It means a lot to me that you care so much. But Hidon's a tough beast to track. Its name comes from the old word for hidden, after all. No one will ever find him if I don't go. Two evils rock. What? Phew. What? Okay. So I'm actually going to make a slight change. You want Venom, always. The invisible thing is really, really good in this game. It's crazy. Alright, so now we can go north. And look, there's a door. Alright. I'm hungry. Hungry. Okay, got it. Give me something to eat or I won't let you through. I love me some coral. You got any? Feed the chest some coral. You don't have any. Oh, that's mean. Okay, so there's a catch here, and this is mean. The game doesn't tell you this. You need to have 22 corals. If you give him any less than 22, it won't count. You have to get him 22. I don't know what coral is. What? So give me a second to figure this one out because, what? Be right back. Okay, so apparently that's not how this works. The reason I don't know what coral is because we haven't come across any coral yet. So you just got to keep stepping on these and it will randomly take us places. Okay, so do we have float? Okay, so we want to be floating. That phantom did not work. Let me see what we got here. We got a Warlock. Okay, so a Warlock, a creature, and a Sora. Okay. Not really sure why the invisible thing didn't work. Now you stand in the corner and look at what you've done. Sorry, it's funny. He's standing in a corner. Why are you hitting yourself? It feels weird not to have my Phantom Rush. Whoa! All right. So yeah, it's just random. So now, let me go ahead and keep track of this because that's gonna suck. Yeah, we picked up coral. You serious? All right. So that's 2 pieces. We need 22 pieces. All right, that was the same exact fight as last time. Do we need life? Nah, we're good. All right. 1 piece of coral. And all that, right? All right. We've seen these guys, but we hadn't actually fought them. Aspie, Do, yeah, whatever that is. All right, so they're not. I mean, same thing. We're basically invincible in this place, so there is that. Just gonna put it on fast forward and let it do itself because again, we're not very strong against these things. These guys are all physical tanks, but we are for the most part pretty invincible, so we'll always win, which is lovely. I'm assuming he did the avalanche. That was really nice of him. Oh, and a landslide. Oh, I mean, that actually, he did do that. I remember now. We fought this thing in the Coliseum, and floating was kind of its weakness. All right, 5 pieces of coral. Yeah. So 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're at 8 of 22. Check the whole place. Actually plan on going further. Okay, so we got nothing. We got a moon form. Moon form. Cool. Looks like a evil seahorse. We really should. You really should have. Oh. Target that thing. Can you entice the big boy up there? Entice him up there, gal. He's our threat. We're gonna steal something. Could not steal. Could not steal. This is the only issue sometimes with gal. Sometimes you can't control who he attacks, and he doesn't attack who he's supposed to. Goodbye. Fang would do it. Oh, he's the one doing flash, right? Okay. That's why it wasn't hitting us. I was wondering why it wasn't hitting us. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so... we're pretty good. Otherwise, let's see. Got another set of 5. So, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right. Yeah. Got any? Say no, because if you give him 13, Skinflint, get out of here. You give him 13, you're still. It's gonna act like you gave him none. Seriously? Like I said, this is completely random. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that puts us at 18. So we're getting there. Slowly but surely. That was 2 of the Aspidokeclons thingies, whatever they are. I'm probably butchering it, but that's okay. Alright, so now we're down up to 19, so we're getting there. Let's see. Alright. Alright, that was 2 more of those things. Alright. Alright. Oh, hello. Sorry about that, hit the wrong button. Alright, game, come on, that's 20. Alright, that was 2 more of those things. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, so that should be enough. So now we just need to get to the thing. That gives us 25 coral. This is probably a great idea, because we do have a boss fight. It looks like it's not going to be fun. I'm a little confused because it's a very long... There's a lot of bosses up. So we'll... Really? Actually, that's perfect for a couple reasons. Oh, we got a new bad guy. We're going to defend real quick. We're going to go with float. Let me go to write down Medusa chicken, because that's a thing. Medusa. Alright, we're going to do Rafflesia, always. And then go to here. Medusa chicken. Because why not, right? I just threw my pen in. Okay, so now we should be invincible. It didn't work on Gao, I don't know why. Okay. Gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Let's try this here. Okay. It actually was. All right. All right. All right. So we got a new bad guy. Cool. Medusa chickens. Because why not, right? I should have went back to the same point. Why not? Now we got 30. It's like it heard me. All right. So we're gonna save for real. We're gonna use another tent. Okay, the invisible probably doesn't matter at this point. However, the floating does for sure. So you don't have float. All right. All right, here we go. I love me some core. You got any? Yes. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Corpulence is happiness, and I'm stuffed. Oh right, you wanted to get through here, didn't you? Oh, should have ate so much. All right, so before we do anything, we want to make sure that we equip a couple things. We want to make sure that we're zombie and poison proof for sure. Okay. So everyone's gonna wear an amulet. Okay, so that'll help that way. I don't know what we have for confuse proof. Let's see. We got 3 peace rings. All right, that'll help. We want to make sure we're floating. All right, so looks like we have really 1 major boss, and then he's got 4 side buddies. All right, so that's Hidon. All right, that was 2 of the. I think they were the creatures. Just decided to fight me before the boss. All right, so this is the boss. So Hidon himself has 25,000 HP. His buddies, the middle bottom Erebus has 3,500. 3,500. They all have 3,500. Okay. So the main challenge in this battle is accounting for the properties of the 5 enemies. Just remember to keep Hidon alive long enough to learn Grand Delta. It's the main reason to do this battle. The 4 Erebuses use nothing except attack and their specials, especially Zombie Claw and Confused Claw, which are very annoying, thanks to the statuses they drop on you. Hidon itself spends most of the battle just attacking and using bile. Should a character be inflicted with KO, it'll use Crypt Dust to revive them as a zombie. Unlike previous encounters with Crypt Dust, we've never had a previous encounter with Crypt Dust. Hidon uses it smartly, meaning you're not going to see it waste turns unless a character is under KO but protected from zombie. If Hidon is alone, it will glow yellow and fire off Grand Delta, an unblockable, non-elemental, defense-ignoring attack that does about 950 damage to everyone. doubled if you're down to one character. It'll then use attack, raid, or venomist on subsequent turns. After a while, it will revive its Erebuses and return to the script. Finally, any attack gives a 33% chance of a poison attack. There's only one multi-attack spell that can truly be assistance here, and that's Quake. And none of the targets defend Earth. In fact, Hidon and 2 of the Erebuses are weak to it, meaning Quake damage will double over its already very high number. Gal can use Quake through Lit War Chicken or Medusa Chicken. Medusa Chicken we don't have yet, so oops. Set float on your party if you haven't already, and then try to still until you get something. Most of the time you'll get a teleport stone, but every once in a while you'll land yourself a Thornlit, which is a useless yet neat piece of gear that is very difficult to get aside from this fight. Doesn't matter if you don't get it, don't worry about it. If you're playing this on an emulator, this is a really good place to just kind of save state, you know what I mean? Other attacks do work, but you need to make sure that the target isn't protected against it. Once Hidon is by himself, Strago should see Grand Delta if you defend properly. He doesn't need to survive the attack. Then you just should defeat Hidon as ASAP. Hidon is undead, so the usual tricks work on him, or just keep firing off Quake. So there's 950, so it's to everyone. So maybe it's split. I don't understand that, but okay. We need to keep our lives up. Got it. Alright, so okay. So we're gonna do, he said what? Chicken? Lit War? He really likes that. Where's my Lit War chicken? Alright, so I missed it. I wish there was a way to put this in alphabetical order. Like I've said that 100 times, and I still mean it. Okay. All right. So it doesn't sound like this. It's that difficult to fight. Oh. Oof. Okay. So let's see what happens if I sketch here. I'll be right back. Alright, welcome back. Alright, so let's make sure everyone's life is up. We're good. We'll block here, block here. That's what we wanted. Okay. We definitely want to make sure we're, no. Okay, so I just realized something, but all right. I want to see if I can steal something from him. I don't know if we can or not, but Alright, we got Thornlet. Cool. And there's that bus. This video compared to the last video has been much better. And we should have learned Grand Delta. Grand Delta. Awesome. Awesome. I did it. I really beat Hidon. I'll have to tell Gung Ho he's been avenged. Yeah, I think Gung Ho's gone, but... Gung Ho. Gung Ho. Oh. What's all the fuss? Can an injured man get some rest? Gung Ho, listen to me. I defeated Hidon. You what? Nope, he's not. He really did it. Well, a little monster like Hidon could hardly expect to stand up to the likes of me. I can't believe it. It looks like I have to concede defeat. You showed me up, old man. By the way, how are your wounds healing, Gung Ho? Oh, my wounds, yes, they're fine. That evening, so there I was, creeping through those caves that seemed to go on forever. I finally reached the deepest darkened cavern, and there he is, right in front of me. I stared the ugly brute straight in the eye, raised my staff, and let him have it. Bam! Thwack. Wow, right in the kisser. Oh, I wish you could have been there to see me. Oh, and then... Where's Grandpa? Oh, I think he finally tired himself out from all that jabbering and nodded off. But do you think it's okay to leave it like this, with him thinking I was really hurt? Don't worry about it. If we hadn't tricked him, he'd have spent the rest of his life doing nothing but talk. And even if you were faking, that monster wasn't. I don't know how a man like him ever managed to raise a granddaughter as wonderful as you. Yeah, well, I don't know how anyone could be as terrible as an actor as you. Strago is probably the only man alive who would fall for a performance like that. What did you say? Alright, so that's it. So check it out. If you somehow didn't get the Grand Delta, don't worry about it. You can respawn Hidon. You just got to keep talking to Gung Ho until he tells you that Hidon has respawned in Erebus Rock. The only reason to do this is if you miss Grand Delta or if you want another shot at the Thornlet. For attempts after the first, you really don't need to bring Strago if you got Grand Delta. If you're going after the Thornlet, just take your best party. Other than that, I think that's it. Until next time, adios, amigos.